was a class that deserved the traditional walk down the hill and to have an outdoor ceremony. It is 2023. Thank you, Mr. Stickley and the volunteer members of our graduation band. I kindly request that everyone join our graduates and stand as Mr. Anthony Sillis, Director of Social Studies, K-12, leads us in the pledge. Mr. Sillis is retiring after 37 and a half years of service to the Herricks community. I can't think of a better person to lead us in the pledge. He will be followed by senior Sonia Lacalzi, who will sing the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, thank you both. Sonia, that was beautiful. You all may be seated. As it has been a long-standing HHS commencement tradition, we will now have members of the class offer a welcome in the many native languages that are spoken in our diverse and culturally rich community.
Shalom.
Namaskaram. Dzień dobry.
Hola. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ciao. Ni hao.
Mingalaba.
Bonjour. Salam. Namaste.
Hello.
Thank you, graduates. I would like to formally welcome you here. As we all know and can see, graduation is an occasion marked by pageantry and celebration. a time to revel in all that has been accomplished, and a time to reflect on how we have arrived to this point. While we celebrate this milestone together, it is important to acknowledge the family, friends, and classmates who have passed. For Prisha, Shane, and Stephen, and all those we have loved and lost, who remain in our hearts and memories, I ask that you join me in honoring them in a moment of silence. Thank you. Class of 2023, as we gather today, we are reminded of the profound challenge that you have faced throughout your journey. You've experienced the pain of loss, the weight of isolation, and the trials that life will typically throw you at any stage. Yet through it all, you have discovered an unyielding spirit that has defined your class and has kept you Herricks strong. The class of 2023, today we not only celebrate you and your accomplishments, but we also recognize that your journey has been shaped by the support and dedication of an entire Herricks community. The spirit of Herricks strong extends beyond you. It permeates this community. Representing our valued partners in your education are our next few speakers. From the Board of Education is an individual who has skillfully negotiated the difficult balance between representing the whole and parenting his own. With great respect and admiration, I present to you Vice President of the Board of Education, Class of 2023 parent, Mr. Henry Zanetti.
Thank you, Ms. Keegan. It's very nice of you. Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to welcome all our guests here today to the celebration of the Herricks High School Class of 2023 and all that they have accomplished. Every one of you sitting there in caps and gowns should be proud of what you have achieved throughout all the years that you've been in the district. Whether or not you have received acclaim over those years, or have just made it through, or your success lies somewhere in between, you are sitting in one group now because you belong together as a class, and you have my personal respect for all that you have done in qualifying for the diploma you're about to receive. Bravo. I also congratulate the parents and families. I'm sure your hearts swell with pride. After 17 years, this is, for my wife and I, as for some others of you, our last day as parents of a Herricks student, although we'll always be proud parents of 2 Herricks graduates. And so my mind flies back to their kindergarten years and how little we here as parents could really imagine what it would be like, how our children would win their way through their school years and the obstacles they would have to overcome, some of them so completely unforeseen. I'm proud of how we parents, our administration, our teachers and staff, and our community support, all help to maintain our high level of education here. I also want to thank all the PTAs over the years, recognizing all the work they have done. And again, as a parent, I want to thank my colleagues on the Board of Education for being the reasonable, considerate, thoughtful, and dedicated people that they are. Graduation derives from a Latin word, gradus, which means a step on a rung or ladder. So graduates, please recognize this is just a step, a big one, on your way. That there will be many rungs on your individual ladders that lead you onward as you shape your future selves. Part of the climb will be the knowledge you've gained in your school years, whether that be coursework or just how to learn for yourselves or how to gain knowledge from your relationships with others. I wish you a steady climb. Our fourth president, James Madison, wrote, "Knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and people who need to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power which knowledge gives." So, graduates, be lifelong seekers of knowledge. Be lifelong seekers of truth. Be lifelong appreciators of those who help in that seeking. Be good to yourselves and do good for others. Most of all, be well and fare thee well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zanetti. Parents do provide a foundation of love, support, and guidance. Representing the parent partnership in your educational life, President of the PTSA, and also Class of 2023 mom, Mrs. Barbara Bauer Rizzo.
Good evening, parents, family, teachers, administration, and of course graduates. As you all know, Herricks is an incredible special place. It is more than a school district, more than a community, it is a family. As president of the Herricks High School PTSA and a parent of a graduating senior, I am honored to be here today. I would also like to thank the PTSA board for all their commitment and hard work throughout the year. Parents, nothing prepares our hearts for the flood of emotion that consumes us today. Pure relief that the reality is our kids work so much harder than we ever had to when we were in high school. Their classes are more advanced, and we're acutely aware that the academic competition to be the best is intense. And it's not just their classes that create more stress for them. It's everything. The push to be involved in sports and clubs and community service can be overwhelming. We watch them endure, we watch them grow and mature and learn and fight to get to the finish. And for us now, they are here. It is a massive exhale of relief. And a sense of sadness, as the end of high school marks the end of our child's childhood. Our baby is moving on and crossing over into the real world of adulting. Sure, we see an amazing and capable grown-up looking graduate standing before us, but in our eyes we'll always feel their tiny hands in ours, their smiling face without a front tooth missing, and their childlike giggles that makes our hearts soar. Our hearts simply aren't ready to say goodbye. And when they step onto that stage to accept their diploma, a flood of sheer gratitude will consume us all. For the people who helped bring this moment to attainment and guide our children along the way, from selfless and caring teachers who nurtured their potential and always seemed to go out of their way to support them, and the coaches who never gave up on their abilities to achieve success, the principal, vice principals, superintendent, and so many more unseen heroes to thank for their unrelenting support. Graduates, today, as you graduate, one chapter in your life has closed and another is about to begin. The future stands bright before you, so take hold of your dreams and no matter what, don't let go. There will be times ahead when you will feel overwhelmed, but try not to give up, for nothing which is worth anything comes without hard work and sacrifice. And I'm here to tell you that whatever you think your dream is now, it'll probably change, and that's okay. Be bold, be courageous, be your best. There is no script. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. Start where you are, use what you have learned, and do what you can. Every person you meet knows something you don't, so learn from them. What lies behind us and what lies before us is small matters compared to what lies within us. In closing, behind you are your memories, before you all your hopes and dreams, around you all who love you. As you embrace the next chapter of your lives, always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. You all have within yourselves the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach the stars. Herricks graduates, class of 2023, go forth and change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Rizzo. I now have the privilege of introducing Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Tony Sinanis. Yes, you're a very well-behaved crowd. We're not that well-behaved.
We're not well behaved.
Dr. Tony exemplifies inclusivity, collaboration, and excellence. In his already brief tenure at Herricks, he has developed meaningful relationships with students, parents, and staff. Among the many things we appreciate about him, what stands out among students is his presence, his ability to connect, his humor, and his infectious laugh. Dr. Tony.
Thank you so much, Joan, for that really kind and generous introduction. So, yeah, I mean, we definitely need a little more noise in this space. So what I want to do is start by asking the graduates to turn and look at your families, because if it weren't for all of them in the stands, we wouldn't be standing here today and celebrating you. Let's give them a round of applause. Our parents, our grandparents, uncles, aunts, siblings. We thank you for not only being here in this beautiful weather, but also in supporting your students, our children, over the last 12 years of their journey. So thank you very much. I also want to acknowledge the Board of Education, the members who are here with us tonight, Henry, Nancy, and Julie. They deserve a round of applause as they give so many hours of their time to represent our community and do what's best for our kids. I also want to acknowledge the incredible faculty and staff here in Herricks, and specifically in Herricks High School. There are a bunch of them here, a bunch of them on the stage. They love your kids. They love teaching your kids. They love learning with your kids. Let's give them a round of applause as well. And most importantly, we're here to celebrate you, our graduates. One last round of applause for you. Yeah, congratulations on making it here. So today we are here to celebrate a momentous occasion, a milestone that marks the conclusion of your high school experience and the beginning of your journey into adulthood. It is with immense joy and pride that I stand before you for my first ever Herricks High School graduation experience to share a few words. And I want to acknowledge one thing, because I started about a year ago, and the first two students I met were students who are here graduating today, Neha and Namit. I know where Neha is. I don't know where you are, Namit, but you're amazing. They deserve a round of applause because they tolerated my craziness in trying to figure out how to start off the new school year and welcome me with open arms, so thank you both. So what I want to share with you as I reflect on my experiences in life, I have to share a simple yet profound truth that I didn't really understand until I was in my 40s. I know I look young, but I'm in my 40s. Asking great questions is more important than having all the answers. Throughout your educational journey, you have been encouraged to seek knowledge and to find the right answers to the complex questions and problems you've been posed with. And don't get me wrong, answers are important, especially as you transition to this next phase of your life. If your parents text you, call you, you better answer. Okay, so those things are very important. But don't forget that the beauty of learning lies not only in the answers you discover, but also in the questions you ask. The willingness to embrace uncertainty and approach challenges with a curious mind is what sets apart those who merely exist from those who thrive. I encourage you to challenge the status quo and dare to ask the questions that others avoid. But remember, ask questions that you genuinely want to know the answer to. Remember to be empathetic and compassionate in your questioning, not judgmental or dismissive. Remember to listen and learn when you receive the answers to your questions. Ultimately, it is through questioning that we unlock new opportunities, challenge conventional wisdom, and ignite the spark of curiosity within ourselves and others. Questions are the driving force behind innovation, creativity, and progress. Questions are what led to the cures of various illnesses. Questions are what led to the creation of various pieces of technology. And questions are even what led to Beyonce writing some of her biggest hits, okay? She would not be in a Renaissance tour if it weren't for the questions that she asked. Questions lead us on a path of continuous growth and discovery, enabling us to push boundaries, envision a future, and ultimately make the world a better place. So as you leave Herricks High School today, carry with you the power of questions, for they hold the key to your growth and will be instrumental in the mark that you make on the world. May your future be filled with boundless curiosity and the courage to ask the questions that truly matter. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sinanis. At this point in our program, it is traditional for both the class salutatorian, followed by the class valedictorian, to give their address. This year, as both were preparing their speeches, they approached us with an idea. Now, I know they are brilliant and considerably among the top science minds in the country. But they were not checking the forecast. No, no, no. Their story is a story shared by so many of you. To me, it represents that together, everyone achieves more. I certainly do not want to take anything away from their address, so I'll simply introduce the class of 2023 salutatorian, Ashley Lamb. Oh, come on. Really? And the class of 2023 valedictorian, Jalen Lee. Ladies.
Welcome to proud family, loving friends, esteemed faculty, the administration, and of course, us, the Herricks class of 2023. My name is Jalen Lee, and standing beside me today is my lifelong best friend, Ashley Lamb.
Good afternoon, everyone. You may be wondering why Jalen and I are up here together. And the truth is, as each of us began writing our own individual speeches and reflecting upon our time at Herricks, we realized that our stories felt incomplete. Neither of us would have gotten to where we are today without the other.
High school isn't an individual task, but rather a journey full of companionship. We didn't do it alone, we did it together. Herricks is a beautiful community built from teamwork and collaboration, and we thought, what better way to demonstrate these values one last time than through a joint graduation speech?
So, as we all know, getting through high school is quite the heroic journey. So today, we tell the tale of a hero who embarked on a 12-year-long journey, quite similar to our own journey at Herricks. His name was Hercules.
We're sure that Mr. Semerjian and Miss Nelson will love this metaphor. Anyway, Hercules was one of the most revered heroes in Greek mythology. He was a demigod, son of Zeus, best known for his incredible strength and courage. Imagine a man standing tall and mighty with huge biceps and broad shoulders, a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. He inspired awe in those around him, fighting with the purpose to make the world a safer place for others. On his journey, Hercules faced 12 difficult challenges. But to all the bored siblings out there, don't worry. We'll recount only 3 of the 12 tales.
So first, we tell the story of the Hydra. The Hydra was a formidable serpent-like creature with 9 heads, and Hercules' task was to slay it. Hercules fearlessly leapt over scaly backs and slashed through necks thicker than tree trunks. However, with each head that he cut off, 2 more grew back in its place. Hercules quickly became overwhelmed. Trying to tackle all the heads at the same time would be futile. So instead, he began to focus on one at a time. Similarly to Hercules' experience with the Hydra, we often juggled many responsibilities as high school students. I don't know how, but Jalen somehow managed to become an amazing violist, run ultra marathons, get published in a medical journal, play varsity volleyball, and take care of her grandparents, all while maintaining her grades and being an amazing best friend. And there's no doubt that it was stressful at times. But one thing that we have learned here is to prioritize and tackle the most important tasks first. This lesson has helped us from becoming overwhelmed and ensured that we addressed the most critical responsibilities.
Additionally, Hercules didn't face the Hydra alone. He enlisted the help of his nephew Iolaus. Together, they worked as a team to defeat the creature, with Iolaus burning each neck as Hercules beheaded it so that it would not grow back. Likewise, when managing responsibilities in high school, it's important to recognize when and how to ask for help. Over the years, Ashley and I relied on each other for support. Effectively combining our unique strengths, we were able to surpass the mountains of work assigned in all of our classes. We spent countless nights and hours together working through assignments, making review sheets, and answering each other's questions. Together, we made it through our hardest classes, like chemistry with Mrs. Hughes, physics with Dr. Ganji, multivariable calculus with Mrs. Ho, and science research with Mrs. Etchy. I always had a kind and compassionate friend to talk to about work or just about life. I won't forget when we FaceTimed for 6 hours at a time during the COVID-19 pandemic, or when we were both working on our Regeneron papers through every hour of the night. Ashley always had my back, and I honestly don't know if I would have survived high school without her.
Ditto. Now back to Hercules in high school. We continue with the second story, the Augean stables. So picture the largest stables you've ever seen, filled to the brim with cattle. And now imagine that they're also the dirtiest stables you've ever seen, with pounds and pounds of waste piled up after not being cleaned for many years. In this quest, Hercules faced the gargantuan task of cleaning these stables. Hercules remained committed and demonstrated unwavering perseverance until he completed the chore. As high school seniors, we were handed a slew of difficult tasks each year. For example, this year we conquered our pig papers that may have taken the second, third, or even fourth draft to get right, but we all made it to graduation in the end.
And now back to the stables. In order to conquer this seemingly impossible challenge, Hercules devised a clever solution to clean the stables. Instead of shoveling and scrubbing by hand, Hercules diverted 2 nearby rivers through them, effectively washing away the filth in just one go. This demonstrates the power of creative problem solving and thinking outside the box when confronted with difficult challenges. It encourages us to seek innovative solutions and utilize our intellect to overcome obstacles. This tale reminds us of times we also thought creatively to solve unique problems, like during battle, where we hula hooped, danced, and hungry hippoed our way to victory this year.
And now we tell the story of today's last obstacle. Cerberus is the monstrous 3-headed dog guarding the gates of the underworld, which is a place where most of us don't want to go, but kind of have to. The monster Cerberus was quite big and scary, with a mane full of snake heads and a serpent's tail. He dutifully ate anyone who tried to escape the world of the dead. Hercules was ordered to fight this beast barehanded. Hercules' encounter with Cerberus symbolizes his ability to face and conquer his deepest fears and challenges. Speaking from experience, high school was really hard at times, and we all have our own underworlds. But even the most daunting tasks can be overcome with courage, determination, and perseverance. This story shows the importance of selflessness and the willingness to confront danger in order to achieve a greater good.
We know that Hercules is most renowned for his exceptional physical strength and abilities. His triumph over Cerberus showcased the importance of harnessing and using our strengths for noble purposes. This was his final task, and Hercules ultimately stayed true to himself and his unique talents. Similarly, we must remember to celebrate our own uniqueness, as each of us has distinct interests and talents. Like Hercules, we can all overcome our own obstacles, slay our own monsters, and become the heroes of our own story. Whether our defining traits are athleticism, music, comedy, or video games, we have the power to rise and become our own heroes.
Hercules was born mortal, but through bravery, persistence, ingenuity, collaboration, and staying true to himself, he eventually found the place that he truly belonged, among the gods on Mount Olympus. So as we graduate from Herricks and move on to the next tasks in our journey, we are making steady progress towards discovering our own Mount Olympus. This can be anywhere we find a sense of belonging, and most importantly, people we love. At Herricks, I found my own Mount Olympuses, both big and small. I bonded with the students in our small research class, members of the mathletes team, the random assortment of kids at my lunch table on the first day of school, and even my assigned partners in Mr. Jen's class. It kind of felt like we were robbed of the first 2 full years of high school, but I am glad that we got to fully enjoy our senior year with battle, games, concerts, trips, and prom. I might not remember all the physics that I learned, sorry Dr. Ganji, but I know I'm going to cherish all of these memories and the people with whom I made them.
In the Disney movie about Hercules, our hero sang an inspirational song called Go the Distance. During his journey, Hercules sang, "I'll be there someday if I can be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to feel like I belong." Hercules knew he needed to be strong and persevere through all the challenges that came his way if he wanted to find himself and his place. And upon finding it, he sang, "My heart keeps saying this is where I'm meant to be." So we'd like to leave you with this. Listen to your heart, but also your friends. And know that you have the strength to find yourself, find your place, and find your people. As Ashley and I have realized, we don't have to do it alone. Let's take some friends along on our journey to become heroes. Thank you.
That was amazing. True Herricks fact, they usually move the flight patterns at our request, but probably because of the weather. But hopefully the sound is good enough. Wow. To introduce the guest speaker is a member of our graduation committee who stands out for his caring nature and ability to effortlessly connect with people. I give you, class of 2023, Eduardo Santana.
Good evening, Herricks graduates. My name is Eduardo Santana, and I am honored to be introducing our guest speaker for this year's graduation, Miss Diane McCabe. Miss McCabe started as a student in Herricks in 1971. Then after, she was a research scientist. Then she was a mom. Finally, she returned to Herricks as a teacher in 1990. Ms. McCabe is now the head of the Science and Technology Department in the middle school, and she still teaches science. But this information doesn't show or define who Ms. McCabe really is. I don't believe being a teacher is the right word for what Ms. McCabe does. I believe that she's an influencer. Yeah, an influencer. I believe that Ms. McCabe sees the potential in every single student, and she doesn't only believe in them, but she makes them believe in themselves and on what they can achieve. Ms. McCabe was behind all the field trips in the middle school. She organized the Bronx Zoo trip, Frost Valley, and the Philadelphia trip. Now, what you might not know about Ms. McCabe is that she was indeed an adrenaline junkie. Yeah, she says this. Another fact about Ms. McCabe is that she always dreamed of skydiving and becoming an astronaut. She may not become an astronaut, but she really taught her students how to reach for the stars. Teachers like Ms. McCabe are the reason that students have passion to become whoever they want in the future. Ms. McCabe may be leaving us this year, but it's not really leaving if you think about it. Because all her lessons, passion in her students, and kindness has left a huge imprint on this school that will never be forgotten. I still know the skills that I learned from my 6th grade teacher up to this day. So, I thank you, Ms. McCabe. I thank you for teaching us that we're more than we can imagine. Thank you for teaching us to cherish the small moments so they could become lifelong memories. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you, Ms. McCabe.
Thank you, Eduardo, for that wonderful introduction. I can't guarantee that I'm not going to cry, so I have my tissues. I haven't gotten through this speech once without crying. Good afternoon, everyone. I am pinching myself that I am here and that you chose me to speak at your graduation. You may not realize what a special moment this truly is in your life today, but trust me, you will. So here we are. You just walked down the hill, a tradition of each and every graduating class from Herricks. I remember when I walked down that same hill back in 1976, when I was at my high school graduation from Herricks. I want all of us to remember this moment. First, Dr. Sananis had you do this before, but I'm going to ask you to do it again. There is something I would like you to do. Please turn towards the stands and applaud your families again.
Yes.
Next, I want you to look around at each other and applaud your classmates. Thank you for indulging me. Everyone has helped you get here. All of you together, as the Herricks High School class of 2023, have reached this milestone in your lives. This is such a special day. Back in 1976, I never dreamed I would ever walk down this hill again. Today, you and I walk down this hill together as a rite of passage. As we're both getting ready to embark on the next part of our voyage in life. You are going off to the next step in your life, and I am joining all of you as I take the next step in my life as well, as I am graduating today from Herricks. I have been fortunate enough to walk down this hill a total of 20 times as an administrator, but today was my last trip. As Eduardo said, in 1 week I will be retired. Before we talk about the future, we need to reminisce a little bit about the past. For most of you, I was part of your middle school experience. I was like your tour guide. I planned adventures for you, like 6th grade to the Bronx Zoo, grade 7 to Philadelphia, and in grade 8 for some of you, I was lucky enough to be your earth science teacher. You were the Herricks Middle School class of 2019. Now back to today. 13 years of your life is culminating today, whether you started as a student in the Herricks School District or not. 33 years of my professional life is coming to a close as well. And now we both need to think long and hard about what's going to happen next. Your journey through life starts today. There are many choices in front of you. First, there are the choices you want to make. Then, there are the choices your families want you to make. And sometimes the two sides do not agree. Sometimes those bad choices creep in and chase them away as quickly as possible. Let's take a look at your choices and your family's choices. You need to remember always that your families are suggesting their choices because they feel they know you, what is best for you. They know you. They know what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Your families want you to be happy and successful. This is some good, solid thinking. Now think of your choices. Are they similar to those of your family? Are they completely different from your families? You need to start here. First, the choices that are similar. Notice I did not say the same. That your family knows you best. Today they are here supporting you and cheering for you, just like they did 13 long years ago when they sent you off to kindergarten. They have picked you up when you fell. They have encouraged you when you felt you were done. They hugged you and tucked you in at night after a bad day, hoping that the next day things would be better for you. They have been there through thick and thin, no matter what. You need to hear them, take their advice, and maybe just sometimes agree with them. I speak these words as a daughter and as a mother, since I've had the honor and privilege of being both. Here's a story for you. It's about me, but it's actually about you. As a daughter, I'm the oldest of 5. We all graduated from Herricks. We all walked down that hill. I can remember back to the choices discussion with my parents. And of course, the planes keep going over. Please remember that it is okay to not agree with your parents all the time. That is how I found my passion. I wanted to do something that involved science. While at Herricks, I had 2 absolutely amazing science teachers, Cass Homich and Jean Becker. They opened my eyes to what science was. I can remember thinking to myself that whatever I did in my life, I needed to have science as part of it. I convinced my father, and he told me that that was my passion. I graduated from college. Now what was I going to do? I was lucky enough to get the job, as Eduardo mentioned, as a research scientist. I had wonderful experiences that opened so many opportunities for me. This is my wish for you. After some changes in my life, I found teaching. My father had a huge influence on that choice. The next chapter of my life started 33 years ago, and I said that chapter is coming to a close. This was the best choice I could have ever made. Now for the parent role. I am the mother of 3 amazing children. And I know we as parents all say that about our children. My children are all grown adults now, but I can remember trying to guide and steer them without them realizing what I was doing. It's hard. As parents, we want you to be happy, we want you to be successful, but most of all, we want you to be able to support yourself and pay your own bills. But remember, the door is always open. You can always come home. Now it is time to get back to your choices. Remember, they are your choices. You are in the process of adulting, my youngest daughter's most hated word, starting to make adult choices. My wish for you is that your choices make you happy. That is most important because you have to live with your choices. But the good thing is that your direction in life can change from what may have made you content to what can make you truly happy. You cannot go through the next 50 years just being okay. You need to love what you do, enjoy your days, and feel fulfilled. As I said earlier, my choices changed, and yours might also, or maybe they won't. Maybe your first choice will be the one that makes you happy and fulfilled. Either way, it's okay. Some questions that you need to ask yourself, and is it okay if you don't know the answers? Absolutely. Are you going to be okay with change? Do you know what your passion is? And as I said, it's okay if you don't know those answers yet. My wish for you as you leave here today, enjoy life. You will be surprised how quickly it goes by. Love your family. I can't stress how important that is. Your families want more than a brief text or emoji from you. We want to know how your life is going. It is through our love and support that you are here today. Don't ever forget that. Again, make the choices that are right for you. The ones that when you get to the stage in life that I am at, you can look back at all you have done personally and professionally and say, I have done a really good job. Be polite, be kind, be considerate in all you do. You have been taught that. You've had a phenomenal group of teachers so far in your life, in your parents, and all the people sitting behind me. And finally, from the great philosopher Winnie the Pooh, I am a tremendous Disney fan, promise me you will always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Thank you.
All right, she did okay. She got through that. Good job. Congratulations, Diane, and thank you. At this time, we will have a small change in the program. As we approach graduation, I thought it would be nice to separate out our our musical selection. But after you hear our last speaker, you'll understand why I made a switch. At this time, I would ask that all the members of our senior graduation choir who have taken their place on the risers, under the direction of Miss Louise O'Hanlon, present all of their music for us.
our praise for the years we've spent with thee and those glorious days. Through the silver and the blue, we will ever be true. Every highland lad and lassie sing our love to you. May the road rise up to be true. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of His hand. And until we meet again, may God hold you in His hand.
Thank you, Ms. O'Hanlon. Thank you, students. That was truly beautiful. Perhaps, as you were observing, you noticed someone front and center who just seems to have exuberance streaming through her pores. And she does. She's also a bridge builder, compassionate and kind, and a true leader. Our next presenter, Student Government President, Ms. Catherine Sue.
Thank you, Ms. Keegan. Hi, everyone. So excited to be here. Okay. So, I'm sure many of you know Dr. Seuss's book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. It's one of the most popular graduation gifts. Did any of you get one? No. Okay. So, for those of you that didn't, it opens with the lines, "You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the one who will decide where to go." Our parents, family friends, and other guardians and mentors give us this book to remind us you can do anything. There's really nothing like looking out upon the world as one open field of possibility where nothing can't be overcome, and the dreams we have can all be ultimately fulfilled. But I think this "you can do anything" idea implies that you can do anything. You alone should be able to do anything. So I guess sometimes it just feels scary instead of empowering, because you wonder, am I ready for anything? Can I really do anything? And I feel like one of the most important things I've learned from Herricks is that no, I can't. I can't do everything alone. And sometimes we need a group to accomplish what we can't do alone. Here at Herricks, we learn to value not only what makes us special individually, but also special as a whole. And I believe the first place I learned this was in chorus class. I love to sing. It's not confined to just singing in the shower. It's humming through the hallways, waking up and realizing I was singing in my sleep, and belting whatever tune is in my head throughout my house.
which my sister Emma, who's somewhere over there, can tell you how much she loves. But in the wooden walls of the chorus room, I found that my singing could become something else, something more than I could make or feel alone. I no longer remember the song we were singing the first time I experienced this. I always knew I loved chorus, but I associated this enjoyment with my own personal love of singing. And I love chorus only for myself. That is, until the lights were turned off. Sometime leading up to our first concert, Miss O'Hanlon, our chorus teacher, had decided we were ready to sing without her. She flipped the light switch down without warning. She said, "I'm not going to conduct you or tell you what to do. You know this music. Listen to each other." Singing without a conductor felt like trying to swim for the first time without a floaty. As the darkness settled in around us, I felt myself already slipping under, convinced we would never know how or when to start, with nothing to prompt us. But without my eyes to guide me, I realized that I became more tuned in to the quiet but assured breaths of my classmates, and together we became one organ, the high soprano sound floating above the sea of the supporting parts beneath it, the sloping crescendos and intricate harmonies working together to create the most perfect swell. As my classmates sang each note beside me, they carried me forward and away from the small bubble of myself that I was so consumed by. There's nothing I could ever do alone that would create as much beauty as I feel we create in chorus class. And that's part of life. We're told we can do anything, and we alone forge our own paths ahead. But we shouldn't lose the special parts that can only be made with people, other people, all of us, working together. And I really did not get this at first. That sometimes the bigger thing is to be a small part of the bigger thing. I wanted to get to that place where I could do anything. I thought what makes you special is what you're able to accomplish yourself. I wanted to climb to the top of it all, as if each grade and each award was just another rung on the ladder towards anything. But I would not be complete without all the other parts of my life that are dependent on being bigger than one person. And this experience of connection is made even more special to me because this class especially knows what it feels like to be completely alone. Signing off of class and being surrounded only by our empty bedrooms, sitting in the single desks in the cafeteria for lunch, only hearing our friends' voices through the phone. And knowing what it's like to live without this connection makes the opportunities that we've had to connect even more meaningful. And living without has taught me that so much of what makes life important is what connects us to each other. I love chorus. I love cheerleading. I love student government. Thank you. It has been one of the greatest honors of my life to have been your executive president. I love all the events we've had at Herricks: pumpkin painting, capture the flag, battle, homecoming, and even the smallest parts of Herricks: club meetings, sitting at the high tables in the courtyard, waving to each other in the hallway. You all gave these moments to me. You made these groups and events and memories possible by choosing to come in every day and giving to me and all of our classmates. You are what makes this school. And if you haven't yet experienced this connection that I've described and come to cherish during my time at Herricks, it's okay. I've learned from you all that it's okay. It awaits. Everyone has something, someone, somewhere that cares. It awaits. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you and how much you have given me. Coming to Herricks has changed my life. Here, I've always felt seen. Through every gesture, even the smallest ones like someone holding the door for you or offering you a pen because they know you forgot to bring one again, and inviting you to sit at their lunch table on your second day of middle school. Thank you, Amina. I probably would have hid from the lunchroom from the rest of the year without you. I owe so much of the person that I am to all of you. And I want you all to know how much you give to the people around you by simply being there. No matter what state you're in, just by being there. There is no Herricks without all of us. There'd be no sports, no music groups, no clubs, no school events. We wouldn't even be able to have this ceremony without all of you showing up. So going forward, I hope we do not get so caught up with our own personal quests of pursuing anything that we forget the value of the moments that exist outside of ourselves, those that require more than one person to create. I am confident that if anyone is capable of accomplishing anything, it's us. But along with all of our future personal accomplishments, I hope we all remember this community that we, at this ceremony today, have built together. This community that has taught us the possibility of working together and being better with each other. As we continue on our paths, we're going to choose ourselves so many times. Of course, we will have to as we work to define our own independent futures and success. But choosing others, choosing the people around you, whoever they may be, that will always be the revolutionary choice. Giving to each other, working together, lifting each other up, because we create something so special together. That is hard. And this community would not be what it is without all of you making that choice so often and so freely. So I also want you to know that because of this, the impact that you've had on me and on everyone around us is not contained on this field. Because I am sure that every one of us will continue to choose the people around us and each other and give as we head off into the world. And as we do, I know that the joy that we've created together at Herricks will continue to touch the lives of all the people we have yet to meet. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, fabulous job. And now it is that time where we get to celebrate all of you. We come to the time in the program, which is the reason why everyone is in attendance today. It is with great pleasure and pride that I present to you a very special group, the Herricks High School class of 2023. That's right. They have demonstrated dignity, compassion, and academic excellence. Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Sinanis, and all in attendance, I certify and attest in accordance with the laws and regulations of the State of New York, the New York State Board of Regents, and the Herricks Public School District, that all individuals present here today have successfully completed all requirements for graduation. I see that our student readers are in their place, and I ask now for the Board of Education and Dr. Sinanis to join me on the field.
Jalen Lee, Ashley Lamb, Catherine Sue, Matthew Capel, Bianca Leung, Sebastian Lorenzana, Catherine Park, Eduardo Santana, Dia Singh, Mitchell Yang. Sonia Lakalzi, Ahmed Abdelsadek, Alexa Abel, Jacob Abraham, Jordan Abraham, Caitlin Abraham, Gurbani Aluwalia, Bianca Ajota, Amina Ali, Rahim Ali,
Daniel On, Jessica Aponte, Christina Apostolados, Akil Armala, Amin Azakrawi, Aiden Badzim, Ankita Jha, Basma Bajwa, Andrew Barba, Nina Bastola, Tiara Berkeley, Joseph Berenger, Sasha Bhatia, Gayatri Bulsara, Alejandro Cabrera, Declan Callahan, Jackie Chow, Johnny Chow, Chris Chen, Siliang Chen, Elizabeth Carlos, Joanna Carnero Calderon, Mark Serini, Jared Chan, Shunyat Chan, Franciscus Chang,
Rachel Chow, Daniel Chavez, Katrina Chen, Megan Chang, Anjali Cherian, Ethan Chung, Zachary Chetta, Chloe Chick, Oric Aaron, Joseph Chimenti, Laurel Churell, Edwin Choi, Henry Choi, Avinash Chopra, Rena Chowdhury, Kyle Chu, Bradley Chung, Renee Simpanariu, Joseph Kalora, Connor Costin, Kayla Coyle, Nicholas Cusack, William Dye, Gianna Deloya, Chloe Dang, Kiara Denton, Brandon DePace, Aaron DeVedas, Ricky DeVito, Dylan Diaz, Stephen DiBiase, Rocco DiGirolamo, Brenna Donovan, Richard Dos Santos,
Ricky!
Emerson Duggar, Gori Dutt, Jason Egri,
Yeah, Jason!
Alexander Espinoza, Lindsay Fields, Christian Flynn, Sophia Fontana, Christopher Frangopoulos,
Yeah, Chris!
Juliana Franklin, Gabriela Jadidek, Alexis George, Jared Jervin,
Yeah, Jared!
Amari Gondal, Anne-Marie Gonzalez, Bavia Goyle,
Yeah, Bobby!
Devin Goyle, Gurtaj Rule, Rina Gupta, Felix Hall, Megan Holler, Muhammad Hassan, Donald Hong,
Nehan Ho, Samir Hossain, Katie Hu, Yuki Huang, Jamie Hong, Lori Hong, Samantha Hughes, Sarah Ha, Almar Ibrahim,
Yeah, Amr.
Harun Ibrahimi,
Yeah, Haroon.
Mariam Arfan, Sean Irwin,
Yeah, Sean.
Ashton Ismo, Kevin Jacob,
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin.
Vansh Jain,
Yeah.
Ashish Jalwan, Eric Zhang, John Jocham, Mirage John, Angelina Joseph,
Yeah, Angelina.
Christina Joseph, Nina Joseph, Pearl Joseph, Luca Kalanich,
Yeah, Luca.
Ria Kaura, Sarah Cameron, Namit Kapoor, Michael Carriolis, Nicoletta Karras, Stephanie Katsanos, Ashley Katz,
Yeah, Ashley.
Prabchok Kaur, Ramnik Kaur, Sena Kwano, Afiat Khan, Brianna Khan, Naima Khan, Simra Khan, Brian Kim. Ellie Kim. Jenny Kim. Kaylee Klebansky. Haley Coe. Satiri Katsouris. Pooja Kumar. Karan Kurian. Dimitra Legamgis.
Braden Lamb. Evan Lamb. Cooper LaRock. Madeline Lasala. Carolyn Lau. Daniel Lau. Tristan Lau. Annie Lawrence. Diane Kim. Emily Lee. Gavin Lee. Isabella Lee.
Ivan Lee. Timothy Way. Tiffany Leo. Patrick Liu. Caitlin Lee. Francesco Lacari.
Catherine Lim. Kaden Lin. Nicholas Lin. Ryan Lin. Chang Liu. Sarah Liu. Sanjana Lota. Adalyn Lowe.
Alexandra Lolis. Matthew Laura. Anna Louie. Allison Lux. Lauren Louie. Oh God. I think I'm ready.
Kayla Rose Maggio. Rohan Mamoon. Michael Manfredi. Alexander Markeline. Nasiha Masoub. Joseph Matei. Alexa Mendez. Isabel Miller. Victoria Montemayor. Isaac Morales. Stephanie Murciano. Sonia Nabi. Matthew Ninen. Jason Nanu. Thomas Napolitano. Charles Newberg. Katrina Ng. Sarah Renee Ng. Mia Ng. Guji Ni. Aiden Noble. Emmett O'Brien. Michael O'Grady. Noel Uman. Ryan Uman.
Let's go, Samia.
Samiha Osmani.
Yeah, Samia. Yeah.
Alan Paley. Karina Pan. No, Korea. Nicholas Papalardo. Joshua Park. Amar Patel. Anik Patel. Dia Patel. Kriya Patel.
Mahir Patel. Pooja Patel. Raj Patel. Sheel Patel. Shrey Patel. Gregory Pedzik. Darren Peng. It's Picciarello, right? Picciarello. Oh, gotcha. Lucia Picciarello.
I thought it was going to mess up.
Cassidy Pong. Newman Qureshi. Peter Ramcharter. Hannah Rams. Amelia Rashid.
Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come here, bro.
Rajan Rasquina. Rohit Rasquina. Zara Rasul.
Say your last name one more time.
All right. Sebastian Ram Ravishankar. Stephen Reali. Harsha Reddy. Olivia Reese. Alicia Raymond. Logan Rain. Jordan Rizzo. Lucas Rodriguez. Pronounce your last name? Rosani. Okay. Neha Rosani.
Thank you.
Ashen Sakharov Goldberg. Thank you. Hallie Sakharov Goldberg.
That's my hawk!
Rushal Sani. Orlando Salinas. Ryan Samuel. Rebecca Sapiro. Manav Savani. Ava Schmidt. Amelia Schneiderman.
Samantha Scordo. Elika Sedig. Shweta Sethi. Ashay Shah. Sanay Shah. Crystal Shajan. Reva Shandel. Shibani Shetty. Chen Yang Shi. Alina Shino. Dhruv Shivraj. Saurav Shaiju. Kaylee Simons.
Yeah, Kaylee! Woo! I swim with her.
Dayala Simran.
Yeah, Dayala!
Dilpreet Singh. Ferris Singh. Javier Singh. Ratandeep Singh.
Yeah, Ratandeep!
Sartaj Singh. Erin Sinkovich. Aiden Smith. Pronounce your last name. Joshua Socius. Danush Soni. Braden Sosnick. Tatiana Spiratos. Braden Stewart. Sharon Swen. Nico Sukinik. Robert Szymanski. Liam Tan. Adam Tofik. Jonathan Thillanathan.
Rhea Thind. Christian Thomas. Lena Thomas. Zin Thura. Ethan Thway. Ava Tokar. Lauren Tran. Makoto Subo. Christopher Sum. Tyler Allman. Armand Vigari. Ryan Verma. Anika Wahid. Ethan Wang. Yanxing Wang. Abigail Welsh. Emily Wong.
Emily! Future lieutenant!
Hyunwook Woo. Avani Woolsey. Tyler Wu. Trevor Yam. Ensign Yang. Sanri Ye.
Yes, Henry! Other way.
Catherine Yi. Lance Yedical. Jordan Young. Kira York. Nicole Yu. Tyler Yu. Thomas Zaid. Michael Zanetti. Celeste Zhang. Marvin Zhang. Eric Zhang. Natalie Zhou. Ziwei Zhou. Tao Ni Zhu. Remy Zisselman.
Do you go back up?
They're not. They didn't go back up.
Woohoo! Class advisors, start making your way to the stage and the podium, please. Before I turn the ceremony over to the class advisors, Ms. Camisa and Ms. Regal, for the traditional tassel turn, I would like to share the following words of advice with this beautiful class. And I've never seen them so patient before. Proud of you. Graduates, my friends, remember, behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. Within you, all you need. We appreciate you. We respect you. We honor you. We love you. Go do and be your truest self. Congratulations. Advisors.
Please stand up, graduates.
This is the photo moment, parents.
Get those cameras ready.
Flash on.
Please move your tassel to the other side.
And as you leave Herricks,
the traditional sorry about that. The traditional hat flip. Congrats, guys. Throw 'em up.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
What?
Oh my God,